and welcome to Collaborative Computing course. In this presentation, we'll be looking at the comprehensive project. But first, let's view the course objectives. So these are the 7 course objectives as identified in the syllabus. And in this, as you will see, this project will be addressing each and every one of these objectives. That's why it is a 12-week project. So it will be a culminating project that every week we have a small milestone that will be aligning with what we'll be studying every week. As you will see in the computer-supported cooperative work presentation, is that the workspace now has this huge component of collaboration because of the globalization of the workspace. And whether you are working on a huge global project or a small project in your organization, all these pieces of people, organizations, communication tools, technical tools, and security are things that you'll have to address in the current workforce, because now teamwork and collaboration have become a huge piece of getting work done. And as you will see in this relatively small but project that you'll be working on, that all these pieces will address, and they create a huge amount of advantages but also come with a lot of challenges. So here is what I'll talk about the project. So the project will require collaboration of 3 things: of teams, that is people, 2 or more people, third parties, and technologies. So for teams, you will find 1 or 2 other peers to form a team, and then the 2 or 3 of you identify who you would like your customer to be. Like, you can decide, we would like to, like we'll talk about this in this presentation, is you find, I like pizza and I like buying pizza from Domino's, and maybe or my buddy works at a dollar store, so we'll just go and talk to them and identify what the problem is. So we'll find a customer. And then we'll have technologies. What technologies are we going to use to solve this problem? And then this is the cycle that we'll be going through. So you first identify a research topic or a problem, and then start the design process of a solution, and carry out that solution. You go and execute it, and then study it and analyze the results, and present and publish your results. So looking at those things one by one, identifying a research topic. So first thing is to identify a field of study. In this presentation, I will go through, if I was doing this project, this is an example. It is a very simplistic example, but it's enough to give you an idea of the expectations of the project. So for example, let's say my field of study will be Domino's Pizza. So what I would do is I will go to Domino's and sit down with the manager, and we identify a problem that he has that he would like to see solved. For example, the manager can say he has seen a decline of clients in the last few years, and he would like to really find a way to increase his customer base. So obviously that's a huge problem. So narrow down the scope of what can be done in the next 12 weeks that can inform the manager. So the benefit is not for us to finish a project and pass the class, but it's also to inform our customers. So what can we do to inform the manager, and also maybe give some viable results that he could start working with. So let's say I narrow my scope to a research question. Do discount coupons influence customer purchase choices at Domino's Pizza? Let's say, for example, the manager had said, they're spending $500 every month to print coupons, and he's not sure whether that is a method that is helping, increase their customers. So I'll say, okay, let's see whether these coupons really are helping the marketing your products. So then I would move to the design project phase. So in this part is the logistics. So start figuring out if we are to print coupons, how many of them will we be printing? what product are we going to focus on? So at this, if I want to achieve some results in 10 to 12 weeks, I will not do for all pizzas. I'll probably pick one and say, let's say we're going to look at cheese pizza. And then who's the target? Who's the target audience? Are we targeting college students, or are we targeting anybody? Is there a date of these coupons? Are these coupons for a period of time, like they can be redeemed in a week, or is there a specific date? And what's the event? Like, are we going to maybe design an event around these coupons, like have a Blast Friday or whatever, that we can distribute these coupons to have people come in on a specific day for a specific event? And where are these coupons going to be distributed? Are they, again, going back to the target audience? If it's Stout students, are we going to just stand at the street corners and hand them to Stout students, or are they going to be geared around just some different way of distributing these coupons? And what data are we looking to collect, and how do we collect it? So then you carry out your project. So this is the execution part. So now you go out and distribute the coupons, and then observe how many customers use the coupons, and ask the customers if their product choice was influenced by the coupon. First off is, did the customer come specifically because they had a coupon, or did they come because they were coming anyway and they used the coupon to narrow down their choices? So these are questions that I would like to know, whether there's a loyal group of customers that just appreciated having the coupon, or these ones, they are not customers, or they are not repeat customers, but came purposely because they had the coupon. Then we go to analyze the results. So, and the manager, I'm sure, will be interested in knowing what percentage of distributed coupons were used. If we distributed 200 coupons and only 20 of them were redeemed, well, then we had a 90% non-use, so that would be probably not a good way to reach our customers. So who used them? This is again dependent on the target audience. If, let's say, it was Stout students, were there more males than females, or females than males? What was their age bracket? Were there families that came? If it was not, if it was just a random distribution, so find out who was using this. And then there are differences in distribution of location and time. Like, depending on where these coupons were handed out, did it make a difference? Like, for example, did we have more people coming out of the coupons that were distributed as Stout versus the ones that were distributed in the paper? And what difference of product sales with or without coupons? So in this research, we're focusing on cheese pizza. So how have, let's say we went around an event or a date, and we said this coupon can only be redeemed on a particular Friday. So we look at general Fridays where there are no coupons used. What is the sales of cheese pizza versus the sales of cheese pizza on this day that had a coupon? So present and publish your results. So once you gather all that information, you're going to write a paper, and then you're going to create a presentation to talk about all those stages. How did you identify your topic? What was your topic? What did you do? What did you find? And what did you and your customer learn from your research? And you're going to present that in a presentation and a paper. So for those in-class students, you're going to come in class and present your work. It will be nice to invite your customer that you worked with. And then for those online, you're going to create a presentation video. And then you're going to publish your results on SharePoint, on our course SharePoint, so that everybody can see your results. And so now going back to where we started, this project has a collaboration of teams. So in this example, I would be working with 1 or 2 other people to form a 2 to 3 person team. And then our third party will be Domino's Pizza. And technologies that we would use, I would use Microsoft Project or e-calendar to set up milestones and tasks, and this calendar will be shared among our team and also shared with my customer. I will probably use Google Draw to create posters to advertise this event, or Weebly website for marketing the event. And then I would use Google Forms for a survey, stand there at the counter and survey customers as they're using the coupons. And also use Microsoft Excel for analytics, for data analytics. So I hope this example gives you an idea of the expectation of this project. So as you can see, there are a lot of pieces that are in this project. So, and we will be addressing them weekly as we go, so that we make sure we have clear goals and clear milestones, and that we don't have a project that's too big that we cannot complete in the 12 weeks, or too small that you are not going to have any results that are going to help you in your project or the customer you work with. So I know there'll be a lot of questions, but we will address them as we go. Thank you.